Okay, so our second example on piecewise functions, I've got an example talking about energy and how much people are charged for the energy. And so we've got customers are charged a flat fee of $4.50 plus so many cents per kilowatt hour, only up to the first 1,000 kilowatt hours. After they go past 1,000, they still had to pay the $4.50, plus they had to pay the 4.2 whatever cents for the first 1,000. But for everything over 1,000 kilowatts, they're paying 5.3622 cents per kilowatt hour. So it's asking if they use 300 kilowatts of energy, how much are they charged? Well, 300 is less than 1,000, so we don't need to worry about this extra charge. So my cost of 300 kilowatts is equal to 4.50 plus my charge here in cents. Well, if this is in dollars, I need this to be in dollars also. To convert from cents to dollars, I move the decimal over 2 spots. So it's 0.042345. So that's how many dollars times the number of hours. And we use 300 kilowatts. Okay, so 4.5 plus 0.042345 times 300. And that will give me the charge for that month. Now I'm going to plug that in the calculator, and I get $17.20. Okay, what if we use 1,500 kilowatts in a month? Well, if we did 1,500 kilowatts, I have to do the two separate calculations. The cost for 1,500 is I still have the 450, plus I have my charge for the first 1,000 kilowatts, so 0.042345 times 1,000, plus I have to be charged this extra amount, or this higher rate of again, I need to convert this to dollars, so 0.053622. And I don't multiply this by the full amount, the 1,500, because it's only for the hours over 1,000. So it's 1,500 minus those first 1,000 there. And now I calculate this in the calculator. Okay, again, I plug that into the calculator, and I get my charge for that time, or for that month, was $73.66. So notice that this is not 3 times as much as that, even though or 5 times as much, even though I used 5 times as much energy. Okay, so this is what was called a piecewise function, in that I had different charges depending on how much energy I used, or depending on what the x value was. But what I want to do is develop a model of my piecewise function. So my cost for any amount of kilowatts used is, and I have to use this set bracket to indicate there's more than one. So if it's less than or equal to 1,000, I'm going to charge the customers $4.50 plus 0.042345 multiplied by the number of kilowatt hours. And this was when my domain is up to 1,000 kilowatt hours. So I defined the interval for this as between 0 to 1,000. And I don't put a negative value here, like negative infinity, because we can't use a negative amount of energy. I know we could argue about solar power here, but we're not using negative energy in this example. Okay, if x is greater than 1,000, though, we have a slightly different charge. They still get charged the $4.50, plus they get charged the 0.042345 times 1,000, because that's for the first 1,000 kilowatt hours they use, plus they now get charged the higher rate for everything above 5,000. So that's going to be 0.05, what is that number? 0.053622 multiplied by the number of hours they used minus 1,000. And again, that's because the first 1,000 are charged at this rate. And we have to put what interval we use this. And this is for all kilowatt hours greater than 1,000. Not greater than or equal, just greater than. Because we can't have it equal 1,000 here and equal 1,000 here. So if they used exactly 1,000 kilowatt hours, we would be using this first part of the function. If they use greater than 1,000 kilowatt hours, we would have to use this bottom part of our piecewise function. Okay, good luck with the homework.